Okay, I'm here with my dad with his 28 Special Coupe, and we noticed this tire keeps going flat, and it's gotten to the point now where overnight it goes flat. So we're going to pull the tire off and try to patch the tube. And I just have a few things to show here. This is an original period correct jack, but you can actually see this one's been bent over, so you need to be very careful if you ever try these, that they're not as safe. I'm actually just going to use a floor jack. And you also have on the crank for the lug nuts, you can take them off with the lug nuts. It's much easier to use one of these and a floor jack. So if you're traveling together with a group, it's a good idea if you're in a group of cars to just bring you a floor jack, some tools, an air compressor, to bring some stuff with you. So I'm gonna switch now to a time lapse, and you can just watch real quickly take this tire off the car. Okay, what I was just checking is you have to be careful on Model A wheels that the Model T actually had, on the last few years of the Model T, you could get wire spoke rims that look very similar to Model A. And what the problem is this center hub is different to fit over a Model T, because Model Ts didn't have brake shoes. They didn't have brake drums on the Model T on the front. And so their wheels are different, and this center hub is slightly different, because if you look at a 1926 or 27 Model T coupe, it looks very similar actually to this. It doesn't have the gas filler that sticks up like that, but the coupes actually look a lot like a Model A, and the drivetrain would be totally different. It wouldn't be Model A. It was still like a Model T underneath on those. But the 26, 27 Model T coupe, you can get wire spoke rims, but they're not the same as a Model A spoke rim. And this drum right here is different. And I was just comparing how these fit on here to see are skinnier. And the Model A, this hub part on the Model A rim is more like 2.5 inches, probably like 1.5 inches. So it's hard to tell just by looking at them, but if you put them side by side, you'd be able to tell the difference. So just be careful on that. Okay, we tried soaking it with some sudsy water, and it's such a slow leak that it's not obvious where it's at. So we switched to the submersing in a tub of water and looking for the leak that way. But it did take like overnight before it went flat, so it's going to be a slow leak. And it could just have been the valve stem leaking, and now we've taken the valve stem in and out, so it may have just been the valve stem was loose. There it is right here. Right here. Right here, the valve.
All right. See the balls?
Here, let me bring you in on this. Okay. See the bubbling, and when you bend the valve stem over, then it's really bubbling. So it's gonna probably require a new tube to patch that, because that's gonna be difficult.
There's a small split.
So we may not be able to do a patch on that tube. Okay, we don't have a replacement tube, so we're gonna have to wait on putting this one back on. But what we're doing is we're gonna put the spare on. So we just pulled the, there's 3 lug nuts holding the spare on, and taking the cover off now. Okay, we got the car back together, got the spare tire on, and it's drivable now. We went ahead and just put the flat back on the rack on the back, so it'll have something there. We're doing all this because there's actually a parade tomorrow for Memorial Day, and still not sure if we're going to try to run this because we're not sure about the spare, and how old it is. It's been holding air for probably over a year now, so it's probably okay, and we'll just have to see in the morning whether we're going to do the parade for Memorial Day or not down here in our small town parade. But anyways, thanks for watching. I may do an update what happens on this or another video, and check out my other videos and click like and subscribe. Take care, everybody. Bye.